Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your SmackDown Live. Actually taped earlier in the day because it's a tribute to the troops. It was also taped as well. And here we go. Happy birthday goes to Michael Elgin. He was born on today, December 13th, 1986. And Junkyard Dog. He was born in 1952. NFL player Devin Steele and his daughter Leah were backstage from last night's Raw in Houston. Steele made headlines in 2014 when the Cincinnati Bengals re-signed him to help pay for Leah's cancer treatments. Steele is currently signed to the Houston Texans. As I'll show you a picture of Stephanie McMahon presenting Leah with her own Raw Women's Championship title belt from last night Raw. WWE will post more content from today's tribute to troops happenings later on. I've got a few of them. And it could be at this link as well. Twitter.com/Arash Makazi. As I think I got one, Dana Brooke, Raw Tag Team Champions New Day, and others learning to play wheelchair basketball at the Naval Support Activity in Bethesda, Maryland. Former WWE superstar Shad Gaspard stopped a man. And by the way, I'll put that picture up there for you as well. Back to what I was saying. Shad Gaspard is a hero again. Well, he's a hero. Well, he stopped an armed robbery attempt. It turned out to be a BB gun this weekend. A man pulled a gun on Gaspard at a gas station after attacking Gaspard to buy him a beer. Shad took him down and held him until police arrived. And TMZ has two videos of it. These links here. Has released a surveillance video. And Shad took the man outside and slammed him on the ground. Also, the video of Shad talking to TMZ Sports about the incident. Lana was victorious at an NXT Winter Haven. I was asked on Twitter what her finisher was going to be called. She responded with some ideas, but asked the fans to help pick a name. Well, Atlanta WWE, hashtag Atlanta Squad. Should it be hashtag Atlanta Crush, hashtag Atlanta Maka, hashtag Atlanta Love, hashtag Atlanta Force, hashtag Atlanta Land? Any more ideas? Till next time. Reader Aaron Wilson sent word that WWE Main Event is now airing on Fridays on Hulu instead of Wednesdays. This is likely due to WWE nixing the weekly Superstars program, which was airing on Fridays. Paige and Alberto Del Rio posted this clip here on Twitter last night with Paige writing, "Now we have made a lifestyle change. Our ways consist of private karaoke." At Wiebe Del Rio, ha 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 ha. Luckily they didn't actually sing. The Rock 7 Bucks Digital Studios posted a behind the scenes look at the Great One's big Rock the Truth special for Spike TV that premieres on December 13th. Well, that's today's date. I didn't get the link for that. But go to spiketv.com. Previously reported, Summer Rae revealed that she's been away from WWE ring since August because of an injury. Still don't know what the actual injury is, but she suffered but posted following update and noted that she's still struggling, but was able to start lifting small amount of weights properly without being in pain for days this week. I'll post you that link for you. Instagram.com, Daniel Monet. Between the intense physical therapy I'm receiving and the lingering pain and restraints this injury puts on me, I haven't been able to work out like I used to. And I must say, it's a struggle for me. It messes with your head. Going to the gym is a physical and mental release for me. So I'm kind of going a little crazy lately. And it just gets to me. I get down on myself and frustrated. This week I was able to lift small amounts of weight properly without being in pain for days. That's a huge breakthrough for me because it's a step towards getting back something that I love and I need in my life. Fitness. Whatever obstacle you have going on right now, you can overcome it. You have to trust the path and follow the road. I forget about that sometimes and get overwhelmed thinking about the big picture. Take it one day at a time. That's something I must remember. Hashtag road to recovery. Hashtag physical therapy. Hashtag overcoming obstacles. Hashtag PT. Let me get that link for you. Baron Corbin and Corey Graves representing WWE and Revolver Magazine Awards tonight. Corbin was nominated for the Most Metal Athlete Award. Show you a picture of that. And on Twitter, he commented at Baron Corbin WWE, making our way down the at black carpet at the at Revolver Mag Awards at WWE at WWE Graves. Well, congratulations to Drew Galloway, who was getting married or got married over the weekend. Sheamus updated photos of that, all of them wearing kilts, as it was shown with TNA star Drew Galloway at the wedding. Also present was WWE star Jinder Mahal. Well, at Sheamus, at WWE Sheamus on Twitter, groomsman for the at Galloway's Pics wedding. If the wind blows up, these kilts will all be deported. Hashtag commandos. During an interview with the Calgary Sun, Canadian Olympic gold medalist Erica Wiebe revealed that WWE is interested in her. Wiebe, who won the gold medal in heavyweight wrestling at Rio, said that WWE wants her to visit the Performance Center. Man, literally the day after I got home from Rio, there were half a dozen people who told me there were 2 WWE talent agents in Rio, and they said, "We need to talk to Erica Wiebe," she said. They gave them my info. It was funny. I was like trying to beat them off. Wiebe also noted that she doesn't have much time now to take them up on their offer. Let me just see that. See some of that in that link. Triple H presented custom WWE titles to Major General Becker, Command Sergeant Troxel, and Elaine Rogers of the USO backstage from tonight's tapings. The tribute to the troops, as you can see the pictures. And he commented on Twitter at Triple H, "This championship is in recognition of all you do for our country. Thank you, Command Sergeant Troxel, at Elaine Rogers, USO, and Major General Becker, hashtag troops." Tonight's SmackDown opened with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan backstage with James Ellsworth. He's very sick and can't compete against WWE Champion AJ Styles tonight. They send him home and have to find a new contender now. Ellsworth leaves and they load up on the hand sanitizer. We go to the SmackDown opening video. We're on a slight delay tape from Washington, D.C. as Mauro Ranallo welcomes us. He's joined in by JBL, Tom Phillips, and David Otunga. We go right to the ring, and WWE Intercontinental Champion The Miz is in the ring with Maurice for another episode of Miz TV. He puts over his guest and introduces AJ Styles. Out comes the WWE Champion. Miz brings up Ellsworth not being able to wrestle tonight. AJ says it looks like he came down with a case of chinfluenza. Styles says they did Ellsworth a favor by giving him the night off, but eventually AJ is going to destroy Ellsworth in the ring. Well, by the way, AJ is also injured. AJ goes on about what he's done and asks Miz who else is on his level. Miz says AJ is right, but there's only one other superstar that has been restored prestige to his title. Miz says he has taken the Intercontinental title and made it legendary. No offense, but Miz says AJ hasn't beat Ellsworth, and he's been battling Dean Ambrose for months. Miz says he just beat Ambrose last week. AJ asks, what's the point? Miz said, AJ is right. He's not on AJ's level. He's above it. They stand up and face off. Miz says maybe it's time he made the WWE title legendary. They get ready to fight, but the music hits and out comes Ambrose. Before anything can happen, or Ambrose can speak, Dolph Ziggler's music hits, and out he comes. Ziggler calls them paper champions and says they can't win without cheating. Miz comes in from the apron, but Ziggler kicks him. Miz ends up dropping him with a skull-crushing rally. Ambrose hits Miz with the dirty deeds. AJ backs off as Ambrose stares at him from the ring. Ambrose nails dirty deeds on Ziggler. A graphic similar to the Wyatt family flashes, and Harper appears with a massive clothesline on Ambrose. Harper points out at AJ. The graphic flashes again, and that's it for that segment. So to come number one tag team battle royal. Also, Carmella versus Natalya, back to commercial. AJ comes in and demands protection from Shane and Brian. Brian mocks him, and they announce a fatal four-way elimination match with Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, and Dean Ambrose, and The Miz. If anyone interferes, that will cause an elimination. The winner will face AJ on December 27th. AJ isn't happy and storms off. Next match, we got Natalya versus Carmella. We go to the ring. Nikki Bella is out for commentary. Natalya makes her way out to the ring next. Natalya takes the mic and addresses Nikki. She goes to clear the air between them, but the music interrupts and out comes Carmella. The bell rings and Natalya unloads on her. Carmella scrambles to the floor, but Natalya keeps it up. Carmella finally gets a breather at ringside as the referee counts. Carmella comes in off a big slap. Carmella pounds on Natalya and keeps control as we go to commercial. Back from the break. Natalya is still in control, but Carmella quickly turns it around. Natalya tries to break from a hold, but Carmella keeps her grounded. Natalya powers up and nails a Michinoku driver. They end up on the floor and Natalya argues with Nikki. Natalya gets pushed into Nikki, but she brings Carmella back in the ring. Natalya turns her attention back to Nikki. Carmella takes advantage and rolls Natalya up for the win. So to come sixth team, number one contenders battle royal, back to commercial. John Cena's return to TV was advertised for December 27th. Which means he will be here for the January 7th edition of the live event at Century Link Center. Well, backstage, Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias is backstage with Apollo Crews. He's excited and mentions being on the Tribute to the Troops tomorrow night. Maurice and The Miz walk up asking for quiet on the set, so Miz can prepare for tonight's match. They diss Fluffy and he cracks a joke back at them. Number one contenders battle royal: American Alpha versus the Hype Brothers versus Rhino and Heath Slater versus Breezango versus the Ascension versus all villains. We go to the ring. Out comes Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. Zack Ryder, Mo Rawley. We're out next. Back commercial. Back for the right, we get Breeze and Fandango. Connor and Victor also in the ring, as well as Simon Gotch and Aiden English. Rhino and Slater were out next. Bell rings. The Gotch is immediately eliminated. The match continues and everyone goes at it. The next elimination sees Gable toss Victor several minutes later. Connor comes right over and eliminates Gable. Rhino fights off Breezango on the apron. Slater jumps at him but accidentally hits Rhino and knocks him off the apron. Rhino is eliminated. Slater can't believe it as we go to commercial. Back from the break, Jason Jordan saves himself. Jordan eliminates English from the apron. All villains are the first team to be eliminated. Fandango and Slater go at it on the apron now. Slater sweeps him, and Fandango is eliminated. Jordan is the next man eliminated. Mojo was also eliminated at one point. American Alpha is out of the match. It's down to Connor, Breeze, Slater, and Ryder. They attack Ryder. Slater and Breeze go at it now. Connor eliminates Slater. Well, Connor then eliminates Breeze several minutes later. Ryder counters a move and sends Connor over the top to win it. After the match, Mojo comes out to celebrate with Ryder, and we get replays. Alexa Bliss was backstage walking as we go to commercial. Back to the ring, we get evicted for Baron Corbin. Alexa Bliss versus NXT talent making her debut, Deonna Purrazzo. I think she's also formally tough enough. We go to ring. Out comes SmackDown Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. Her opponent, Deonna Purrazzo, awaits in the ring. Greg Hamilton goes to introduce her, but Bliss grabs the mic and dismisses him. Bliss calls Deonna Jane Ellsworth and says she doesn't do charity cases like Becky Lynch does. Bliss ends up beating Deonna down. Music interrupts and out comes Becky Lynch. She wants her rematch, but Bliss says it will be on her own terms. Shane McMahon comes out and makes the match right now. For the title, back from the break, we get the belt. Becky goes for an early disarmer, back and forth until Becky takes control. Becky unloads, but Bliss blocks the exploder suplex. Bliss gets out of a submission, goes to the floor for a breather. Becky follows and nails her. Becky with another forearm to drop Bliss. Becky rolls Bliss back in the ring and retreats to the other side. Bliss sells a knee injury, as fans do. Referee counts her out. Bliss keeps walking and gets counted out, but retains. Winner by countout, Becky Lynch. But after the match, Becky went after Bliss and attacked her. Becky brings her back to the ring, and she's not selling the leg injury anymore. Bliss escaped and leaves with her title as the fans boo. Becky's music plays, and we go to the announcers following the WWE Network hype. Still to come, Harper versus Miz versus Ambrose versus Ziggler to crown a new number one contender. Back commercial. Fatal 4-way number one contenders in elimination match. Your main event. Back for the break, Dean Ambrose was out first for the main event. Dolph was out next, followed by Intercontinental Champion Miz and Maurice. Luke Harper was out next. Back to commercial. Back for the break, WWE Champion AJ Styles is out for commentary. The bell rings and Harper unloads on everyone. As Miz looks on, Harper nails a big dive to Ambrose on the floor. Harper comes back in and ends up taking out Miz. It comes down to Ziggler and Miz going at it as Maurice looks on. Miz mocks Daniel Bryan and does the Borgasm yes chance on Ziggler. Ziggler ducks a running kick, but Miz blocks him. Miz with two corner drop kicks. He goes for a third, but Ambrose runs in and hits the Bulldog. Ambrose runs the ropes and nails a big dive on Harper. It's blocked. Ambrose comes right back, but Harper floors him. Harper comes in and grabs Ziggler, but it gets rolled up. Harper with a backbreaker on Ziggler. Harper keeps control of Ziggler and goes out to send Ziggler into the barrier. Harper stares down Miz and comes back in to continue the offense on Ziggler. Ambrose runs in and breaks a hold. Ziggler super kicks Harper into dirty deeds. Harper with a big clothesline. Miz runs in for a 2 count on Ziggler and a 2 count on Harper. Miz throws a fit. Ambrose rolls Miz up with a small package, and Miz is eliminated. Back from the break, Ambrose with a 2 count on Ziggler. They go on. Ziggler gets caught in a swinging neck breaker. Ambrose keeps Ziggler grounded with a submission. Ambrose with a snap suplex for a 2 count and goes up top, but Ziggler runs up. Harper runs in and gets Ziggler in an electric chair. Ziggler turns it into a zigzag. Ambrose comes off the top with a clothesline on Ziggler for a 2 count. Ziggler and Ambrose trade pin attempts. They collide in the middle of the ring with clotheslines and both go down. Harper comes back in and ends up hitting a big sit-down powerbomb on Ziggler for a 2 count. Harper with big running elbows on Ambrose and Ziggler in the corner. Harper takes Ambrose to the top, but turns around for a super kick from Ziggler. Ambrose comes off the top and hits Dirty Deeds for the pin. Harper is eliminated. Ziggler and Ambrose go at it. Ziggler unloads but misses an elbow drop. Ambrose ends up launching Ziggler into the ring post. More back and forth. It's Ziggler with a big top rope facebuster. Ziggler goes for the cover, but Ambrose rolls him up for a 2 count. They collide with clotheslines again. Miz comes back to ringside and taunts Ziggler. Gets him out of the ring. Ziggler rolls to the floor and wants to fight him. Ambrose nails a dive from the ring, sending Miz into the barrier. Ziggler super kicks Miz. Ambrose takes advantage and drops Ziggler. Ambrose brings Ziggler back in the ring. Miz stops Ambrose by grabbing his lip from entering the ring. Ambrose sends Miz into the barrier. Ambrose comes back in, but Ziggler super kicks him for the win. New number one contender, Dolph Ziggler. After the match, Ziggler recovers as his music plays, and we go to replay. Ziggler punches in the corner as WWE Champion AJ Styles stares him down from ringside. Ziggler talks trash as we go back to backstage with Cruiserweight Champion Rich Swann to hype 205 Live. SmackDown goes off the air with AJ mouthing off as he leaves with the title in the air. And that concludes your SmackDown Live. And now for your Tribute to the Troops spoilers for tomorrow. This will premiere on the USA Network tomorrow night. Lillian Garcia out for the national anthem. Opening segment with the U.S. champion, Roman Reigns, Universal champion, Kevin Owens, Rusev, Lana, and Big Cass leads to Mick Foley, making Reigns and Cass versus Owens and Rusev for later. Cesaro and Sheamus defeated Golden Truth, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and the Shining Stars to become new #1 contenders. They will face Raw Tag Team Champions The New Day at Roadblock. WWE Intercontinental Champion The Miz came out to issue an open challenge for a non-title match. Apollo Crews answered and came out with Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias. Crews ends up getting the win with a distraction from Fluffy. So he's your new #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. SmackDown Tag Team Champions Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Luke Harper defeated Dolph Ziggler, Chad Gable, and Jason Jordan. 6-man action. Backstage segment with Bayley, Dana Brooke, and a service dog. Bayley defeated Dana Brooke with Charlotte Flair at ringside. WWE Cruiserweight Champion Rich Swann, TJ Perkins, and Jack Gallagher defeated Brian Kendrick, Tony Nese, and Drew Gulak. Backstage segment with The Shield, The Club, and The New Day got a big pop. And that's all I got for Tribute to the Troops. Thanks again. Peace out. See you where I want to be. If you don't know, just call me brothers and sisters.